Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and in today's video I am going to be doing a declutter. Now this isn't like a ruthless declutter by no means. I just kind of wanted to do like a spring clean, go through my collection, get rid of some products that I'm not using anymore that deserve a better home. That way I can make room for some new products. So if that sounds like a video you would like to watch, then please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. Go get a snack, get comfy, and let's hang out. So I'm just going to declutter kind of like how you would put your makeup in order. So I'm just going to start off with this sunscreen. This isn't like technically a primer, but I use this to prime my face. This isn't going anywhere. I have about a quarter left, and then I'm not going to be repurchasing this one. I'm going to try some new ones. So this Touch and Soul, this glassy primer, this is amazing if you have dry skin. This is so moisturizing and it just makes the skin look absolutely beautiful. So this is not going anywhere. So this Tatcha, I'm almost out of it, but this is literally one of my favorite primers. So I'm going to finish this up. And actually this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, the liquid, this is empty, so this will be going in my empties bin, but I will be repurchasing this, maybe like the Sephora VIB sale. This stuff is amazing. I like this better than the Silk Canvas just because I find like this one's way more hydrating for my dry skin. So this one for Solly's, this is almost empty. I only have a little bit left, so I'm going to be finishing this off, and then this will be going into my empties bin. These two Becca primers I'm going to be finishing off kind of like the Versailles. There's only a little bit left, so I need to finish this off and then put these in my empties bin as well. I'm going to be decluttering this Glam Glow Glow Starter. This really irritates my skin. It's very scented, so this is going to be getting out of my collection. So this Tula skincare primer, this was actually gifted to me from a friend, and it's almost gone, but the color of it, I haven't used this on my face yet just because the color was like a little bit weird on me, so I didn't want to like break my skin out. So I'm going to see if she wants this back, but I will be decluttering this for sure. And this e.l.f. primer, the Blemish Control, this breaks me out and it just does not do good on my dry skin, so this is a declutter also. So Miss Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, is not going anywhere. This is newer to my collection. I love this stuff. It is so good to just give you like a beautiful lit within glow. And if you're looking for a dupe for that product, look no further. This is the L'Oreal Glotion. This is the Lumi. Mine's in the shade, I believe I have the dark. Let's see. No, mine's in medium, but this is definitely a dupe. I love this. We have two left, and I will be keeping both of these products because I love this for a pore filling primer, and also this Wet n Wild. This is newer to my collection, but this is really good. This is the Impossible primer, and this literally does what it says. It says that it mattifies, it hydrates, and it blurs pores. It really does the trick. So if you're on like a drugstore budget and you're in the market for a new primer, I think you would really like this. So we have 7 primers that will be staying in my collection, and then we have 7 primers that will be exiting and leaving my collection. So if you ask me, that is awesome. So next we are moving into foundations, and right off the bat I'm keeping these from Wet n Wild. This is their tinted hydrator, and if you're in the market for a skin tint from the drugstore and you have drier skin or combo, I think you would really like this. It's super affordable, and I think this formula is amazing. I reach for this over high-end products. Moving to 2 products I know I'm going to declutter. This is from L'Oreal, the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. These two, I don't know if they have gone bad, but also my skin is getting very dry. So these just tend to look very like, if you look at me, you're like, oh, she's wearing makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. I'm going to declutter them because they just do not do my skin justice anymore. My skin's just changed so much. So this Clinique is newer to me. This is like a skin tint, but honestly, I can build this up to medium to full coverage. I love this. In my opinion, out of all of these in front of me, this is my favorite. It just looks like skin. I feel beautiful whenever I wear it. So this is a good one, and it's very new to my collection. I am so excited to have this. Speaking of foundation, I have been wearing the ABH foundation since it launched. I mean, I have gone through so many of these, and I just bought a brand new one. I dropped and broke it. So, oh my goodness, did you all just see that? I don't know why. I have butterfingers, but anyway. anyways, I'm going to be keeping this. This is like a tried and true. I feel like I'm always going to keep the ABH foundation in my collection. If you are looking for a very luminous drugstore foundation, this one from Flower Beauty is amazing. This is even more dewy than the ABH one, if you ask me. I have repurchased this time and time again. This is another one that will always stay in my collection. So we have 3 left, and this Tarte Double Duty Beauty, this is very, very full coverage, and I typically only wear this if I'm broke out and I need like a lot of coverage, because this might kind of make me look very cakey. Whenever I wear this, it just looks like I'm wearing makeup, but I do need this in my collection for those days that I do not look my best and I'm needing lots and lots of coverage. So this one from IT Cosmetics, this is a CC Illumination. This is full coverage, amazing, very, very illuminating, perfect for dry skin. I love this stuff. It's almost gone. I will be repurchasing it whenever it's gone. So I'm going to finish this up, and then maybe it will be in my empties bin in the next video. This last one is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Pro Glow, and this is a hot mess on my skin. A lot of people like it here on YouTube, but this just did not work out for me. The sunscreen and the foundation was separating really bad. It did like weird pilling on my skin, so I'm going to be decluttering this. In the foundation category, I will be keeping 7 and getting rid of 3. No shade to L'Oreal. They have amazing products, but these 3 products just did not work for me. So as you can see, I'm not like a big concealer girl, so I only have a few. But we're going to start off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Conceal. This is not going anywhere. This is my go-to everyday concealer. I love this stuff. It's amazing. And this is not going anywhere in my collection because I use this almost every single day. Now, as far as this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, this oxidizes really bad on my skin, so I will be decluttering this. Becca Under Eye Brightening cream. I do not use this that much, but whenever I am needing like a really good color corrector, I do use this. So I don't consider this concealer, but I do keep it because whenever I'm needing it, I just will put this right underneath my concealer. So this is going to stay in my collection. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their contour stick in banana, and I know this isn't concealer, but I typically like spot conceal if I ever have like lots of blemishes. So I do keep this with my concealer. It's almost gone, so I'm going to finish this up and then it will go in my empties bin. So as far as concealers go, I will be decluttering this one, keeping my ABH, so 1 for 1, and these 2 are like my correctors, and I'm going to keep both of them. So moving on to loose setting powder. So typically I am like a compact girl. I always reach for my Hourglass palettes to set my face, but whenever I do use loose setting powders, I typically reach for like my Huda Beauty and then my Jaclyn Hill one. So I know Huda Beauty is not going anywhere, and neither is my Jaclyn Cosmetics. I will be keeping this, and I'm in the shade Brighten Up, and this Huda Beauty is in Banana Bread. This is Super Safe from Maybelline. This is a full coverage like powder foundation, but sometimes I use this like on the go if I have somewhere to be really quick and I just need to throw on some makeup. But this has always been in my collection, and I feel like this will always stay in my collection. But this can dry you out, so if you have dry skin, skip on this one. This little bitty Bare Minerals veil. This is amazing for setting like your concealer underneath your eyes. I love this stuff, and I think it's going to last me forever. I got it like a sample, but I'm telling you, a little goes a long ways. And this one from IT Cosmetics, I am definitely going to be decluttering this. This is kind of older in my collection, but it's way too dark for me, so this is going to leave my collection. So I will be keeping 4, and this one will be leaving. Moving on to bronzers, I don't have too many single bronzers. I mainly reach for bronzers in my like my face palettes, but let's just start off with this Marc Jacobs. I love this stuff. I mean, you can see, look at that pan, it's huge. This is amazing. It's one of my favorites. It blends so good. It smells amazing. It's just a really good bronzer. This one, L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It from the drugstore. This is an amazing affordable option if you're looking for a bronzer. I love the finish. I love the tone. This isn't going anywhere. I reach for this almost daily. Now, let's talk about this Nabla one while we're talking about powders. This is not my favorite formula. This one is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit hard to work with, but I'm going to keep working with it, see if I can make it work a little bit better for me. So it's definitely not my favorite, but I'm not ready to let go of it just yet. This is the Rare Beauty. This is the cream contour wand, and I have the shade Happy Soul. This is amazing. This bad boy like sells out 24/7, so if you want it, as soon as it gets in stock, you better get it because these go out of sale all the time, but I use this literally almost every single day. It is that good. I will be decluttering this one from LA Girl. This is the Pro Concealer. I know it's a concealer. I used to use this to contour and bronze, but this shade's way too deep for me. This formula is amazing. The color is just not it for me, so I will be decluttering this. Now, my Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, this isn't going anywhere. I'm obsessed with this. If you are needing a really good, easy, blendable liquid bronzer, look no further. I have the shade Medium to Deep because they were out of the light to medium, but I can still make this work, and in my opinion, this is amazing. So I will be keeping 5 bronzers and decluttering 1. Let's talk about blush. I love blush. Blush just makes me so happy. So I already know I'm not going to get rid of hardly any in this pile. Let's just start off with the one I'm definitely going to be decluttering. This is from Milani. This is the Cheek Kiss, and this is in the shade Cheeky Coral. A lot of people like this. I just personally, whenever I put this on my skin, it blends away within seconds, and you can even tell that I'm wearing blush. So this is just a no-go for me, but I mean, the color's pretty. It's just not long lasting for me. Honestly, I don't see the point. As soon as I get it on my face, it's already gone. So this one from Cover FX, this is in the shade Soft Peach. I love this. This is one of my go-tos. I love how it's matte on one side and then it's shimmery on the other. I love mixing them together. I got this on sale for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and I know that they're going to be doing that here soon. I think in April. They kind of like match Sephora's VIB sale, so these may be on sale if you're interested. I know right now on Ulta's website it is on sale. I don't know like when I post this video if it still will be, but if you're just wondering, these are really good in my opinion. I will definitely be keeping it. Now this Charlotte Tilbury, this is in the shade Peach Gasm. This is her Beauty Glow Wand, and I love this stuff. I'm not a big cream girl, but this is super easy. I mean, your skin looks flawless whenever you wear this blush, and it just adds such a beautiful glow on the skin. Now, this one from Physicians Formula, I did just repurchase this. This is such a beautiful blush, and honestly, this formula is foolproof. This has just been like one of my tried and trues for so long. I have worn this for so long. It's just beautiful. So this isn't going anywhere in my collection. Now, this Bare Minerals bronzer, this is no longer available, but I love this stuff. It just adds such a beautiful sheen on the skin, so this is staying in my collection. Now, talking about shimmery blushes, let's give this one a shout out from Milani. This is in the shade Luminoso. This is amazing, beautiful, affordable. Milani is just such an awesome brand. I know I'm decluttering this one from them, but I'm a powder girl for the most part, and this is such a good one. I don't even need a highlighter whenever I wear this blush. So my Patrick Tall, this is in the shade Do We Know Her, and this formula is so good. I'm obsessed with this. I reach for this almost every single day since I have bought it. I cannot stop reaching for it. It is that good. If you are looking for a high-end blush, try Patrick Tall. He has an amazing formula. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is her Cheek to Chic blush, and this is in the shade Ecstasy. This blush was so expensive. Every time I look at it, I just think about how much money it was. It's not my favorite. It's fine. I like a glowy blush, but it's just very mattifying, and it's super, super pigmented. It's a good blush, don't get me wrong. I just don't reach for it all the time, but she is definitely staying in my collection because it was so pricey. And the last blush that I'll be talking about today, this one is from Nabla, and this is in the shade Lola. I'm not a big fan of the color. I'll hardly reach for it. It looks so beautiful in the pan. I never ever reach for it, so I'm going to find this blush a good home. I'm just not reaching for it. As far as blush goes, I will be keeping 7 and decluttering 2. This is a category that really inspired today's like spring clean I'm a little overwhelmed when it comes to highlighters. I love them all. I don't want to let these go, but I know I can't get use out of all these, so I need to pass them on to someone who will, give it a better home. So I'm going to start off this one from Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is in the shade, I believe, Glazed Out. This is like a putty formula. This is amazing. I typically wear this as like an inner corner highlight. It's super blinding. I really do like it, so this is staying in my collection. These two from Pat McGrath, they are not going anywhere. I love these. I absolutely love these so much. They are amazing. Now, if I had to pick between these two, honestly, this one, Lunar Nude from her holiday collection, is just such a prettier color on my skin tone, but both of them are so pretty, so these are not going anywhere. So my Anastasia Amorisi highlighter, this is not going anywhere as well. I love this. I am about to hit pan. I cannot believe it. I love this highlighter so much. I wore this on my wedding day. Every time I see it, it just has like the best memories because I've had it for so long. This will be in my collection until like the last crumb is gone. So next we are going to talk about this one from Smashbox. This is their Spotlight palette. This is the one that they did in collaboration with Casey Holmes. I never reached for this, but I will never get rid of it because it was Casey's collab. I love her, so this will be staying in my collection. So let's get the one liquid out of the way. This is absolutely beautiful. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Hollywood Beauty wand, and this is in the shade Spotlight. I'm obsessed with her glow wands. This was so good. Like, this quality is amazing. As you can see, I do not like liquid highlighters in my collection. They are all powder for the most part, but this one, this is like a game changer. I cannot ever go without this again. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to rock this highlighter this summer. So let's just bring in my two Nabla highlighters. This is in the shade Ozone, and then this one is in the shade Privilege. So this one is like your typical beautiful champagne highlighter, but it's very blinding. So I do want to keep this one in my collection, but this one in the shade Privilege, it's just like really peachy on me. It just kind of gives me like a weird undertone. So I'm going to be decluttering this one. My little baby champagne pop, I have to keep this. I love it so much. This is like my OG. This isn't going anywhere. If you have not tried anything from Glamlight and you love highlighters, you really need to try this. This is their Pina Colada highlighter, and it is so amazing and blinding. I love it. It's so beautiful. It doesn't really enhance my texture. I love it. Honestly, this is a dupe for the Champagne Pop in my opinion. I love it. I wish it smelled like Pina Colada, but it's so good and it's so affordable. So this one from Stila, this is in the shade Opulence. This is one of their putty, like Heaven's Hues highlighters. This is amazing. I have used this and abused it, and you can't even tell, like, it's nowhere near hitting pan. This is amazing, and I'm going to be keeping this in my collection because it just has such special memories for me. Essence Pure Nude isn't going anywhere. This is the best drugstore highlighter in my opinion. This is amazing. Very subtle, but very blinding. You can build this up. Y'all already know my Dior highlighter is not going anywhere. It's staying in my collection and you can't make me get rid of it. This is in the shade Nude Glow. This is so beautiful and it smells good. I just love this highlighter. It just makes me feel so fancy when I wear it. This Laura Mercier highlighter, this is in the shade Translucent. This is super glowy. This is meant to be like a setting powder, but no. This will make you look like the Tin Man. I made that mistake and I'm not going to be making that mistake again. So I'm going to keep it in my collection for now, but the next declutter, this might have to leave. But okay, so while we're talking about loose highlighters, this is the Wet n Wild, the Astrology Loose Highlighter. You get so much product in here. I'm going to keep it because this is just an amazing quality highlighter. So I have 3 left from Becca, and I don't know what to do. I never reach for them. This is in the shade Opal. This is in the shade Moonstone. And then this one is in the shade Vanilla Quartz. I think I'm going to have to keep Vanilla Quartz since I'm getting rid of Privilege. This is just such a beautiful highlighter and it's so unique. So I'm going to keep this one, but I think I'm going to pass on the other 2. I can't believe I'm finally letting go of them, but I think it's time. I know I did not do a good job with the highlighter, so I'm going to be keeping 15, but I am going to be decluttering 3. I hope y'all are proud of me because it was hard to let go of those. Okay guys, so this is all of the makeup that I will be decluttering. I'm so proud of myself. I really wanted to get a jump start. I know it's not spring yet, but I needed to do some spring cleaning. I absolutely love the month of March. It's my birthday month, and I just feel so much like better looking at my collection, seeing how like nice and neat everything is, while making sure these products get a very good home, because you know, with my YouTube channel, I do review makeup and I need to make some more room for some new products. So all of these will be exiting my collection. Some, I just have a little bit left that I need to do like one last use so I can get them in my empty bin. But these are all the products that will be leaving my collection. Bye. Okay guys, so the declutter is over. I didn't do as good as I needed to, but you know, that's okay. I still, believe it or not, made a bunch of room in my collection for some new products. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Maybe this was inspiring, so maybe you can go through your collection and clean it out as well. I feel like every spring, you know, you just got to do a good spring clean all over your house, and it always starts with makeup for me. But wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye guys.